What's going on YouTube? I don't know if you guys know, but State of the Black Union, which is hosted by Tavis Smiley, they had their annual meeting. I think this was their 10th annual meeting a couple of weeks ago in Los Angeles. I wasn't able to go. I wanted to, but just wasn't able to get out there. Um, but you can watch um, the panel discussion on C-SPAN. They have it up there. I think it's two parts. Each part is like 3.5 hours, so it's pretty long. But I mean, you can watch it and flip through what you want to see. Um, and one of the panelists, I believe her name was Trisha Rose. She was doing her opening and she was talking about pretty much how transforming hip hop into something positive will fix the black community. And I don't agree. I do agree that you can use hip hop as a tool to fix the mentality of the youth of Black America. But the issue is we don't control it, right? How can we seek to fix a system that we no longer control, right? In order for hip hop to be effective, what has to happen? It has to be able to touch a lot of people, right? That's power, that's money, right? The power to distribute music, right? That's the most important thing. That's why white America has a control over hip hop, right? They will always have controlling influence on how hip hop is made simply because what? They control its distribution power. They control where it's played. They control where we sell it, right? They control how it looks, and therefore, so if they can control who hears it and who has access to it, they can dictate how they want it to sound, right? I'm all for using hip hop as one of the many tools we need to fix the community, but we can't imagine to even use hip hop in that manner unless we have our own method of distributing it to a large population, which we don't have. We don't have access to the technology or the resources that, right, the controlling white influences in hip hop have, right? I mean, Jay-Z said it best. I forgot the song. He had a line where he talked about how if it was up to him, he would pretty much rap like Common. But rapping like Common wouldn't make common sense, right? So he wouldn't be able to sell. The Jay-Z that we all know wouldn't be that Jay-Z if he was talking about other issues. Not because people wouldn't listen to it, but because he couldn't spread his music that way. The only way Jay-Z can get his records played on TV, BET, and all these other places is if it goes with the concerns and the wishes of the white corporate America figures that control hip hop, because they can control who listens to it, right? So the whole issue, it's almost a waste of energy and effort talking about how we can change hip hop, right? People forget hip hop originally was controlled by blacks. We controlled how we wanted it to sound. But what happened? We figured out we can make money, but we didn't control the technology. So that's where, right, the big corporate, fat cats came in, right? Your white cats who came in and said, hey, I can get other people to listen to your music. I can turn you into a guy who's still selling drugs into a multi-millionaire if you talk about X, Y, and Z, because that's the only way I'm going to play your music to other people, right? That's how we lost control of hip-hop. We wanted to make it into a business, but what happened? We needed a lot of people to hear what we were talking about, and because we didn't control how we did that, we lost its power. I'd rather have conversations discussing, I don't know, methods in which we can get hip hop that we can control, right? Hip hop that promotes a positive image, right? And put it out to the masses, right? We always talk about underground hip hop, right? A lot of the more positive influences, right, that we hear are through underground or semi-underground. and we don't hear these rappers. And if you listen to the lyrics that a lot of these underground rappers or semi underground rappers talk about, like case in point, I'll give you Little Brother, right? Their group, I don't know, they're semi underground depending on how well you know hip hop, right? But they will talk about how they feel like they're the hardest rappers out. But the A&R people and the corporate labels, they won't push their music because it doesn't fit the needs that they want it to fit. It doesn't promote the image that they want to promote. They'll talk about it. And quite frankly, a lot of them are right. They're making hot music. I don't even really listen to mainstream hip hop. Other than if it's Jay or, if it's something really hot, I don't really listen to it because I don't really care for it. But from a content and artistic level, there is good hip hop music, but we don't hear it because we don't control who listens to it. So anyways, I don't know. This is just me ranting. But, it's just really, painful and annoying. So hopefully you guys can watch the whole State of the Black Union thing. Once again, it's on C-SPAN. It's up there. It's quite lengthy. And the part that I was referring to kind of took place an hour into the first segment, and her name was what was her name? I forgot. Anyways, I said it in the beginning of the video, so check it out. Tell me how you feel. Peace.